Rational numbers. What is a rational number? Now, a rational number is the one that can be expressed as P over Q, where P and Q are both integers. What do I mean by that? Let's say we have a numbers line, let's say we have different integers. Let's pick any two of them. Let's say we pick -3 and -2. So P would be -3 and Q would be -2. The resultant answer is 1.5. So is 1.5 a rational number? Yes, it is a rational number. It can be expressed as P over Q like 3 by 2. So it is a rational number. What about 4? 4 can be expressed as 4 by 1. So it is a rational number. One more thing that you need to remember is every integer is a rational number. By default, the denominator of every integer is 1. So every integer is a rational number. What about zero point 0.5? Now 0.5 can be written as 1 over 2, 2 over 4, 3 by 6, 4 by 8, but 1 over 2 is the simplest form. So yes, 0.5 is a rational number. However, there is this one exception to the rule. Q cannot be 0. You can't have 0 as a denominator. Let's say we divide 5 by 0. It is an undefined fraction. I'll explain why is that later on. What about 0 by -4? Yes, the answer is 0. So 0 is a rational number. Now, let's take an example of this 2 by 3. We are taking two parts out of a total of 3. Let's take another example. Let's say John has 3 candies and he consumed 2 of them. So what it effectively means is he has consumed 67% of the total product. So there needs to be some product for him to be able to consume 67% out of. Okay, you need to have some candy before you can consume it. You can't just consume 2 candies out of thin air. That's not how the real world works, and that's why this is an undefined fraction. So whenever you see 0 as a denominator, then it is an error, it is an undefined fraction. There is no answer to that. Order of rational number. Method 1 is the least common multiple. Let's say we have 3 over 4, 5 by 9, 7 by 12. At this moment, you can't really tell which number is the biggest, which number is in the middle, and which number is the smallest. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to have a uniform denominator, and for that you need to find out the LCMs. So 3 over 4 will be converted into 27 over 36, 5 over 9 will be converted to 20 over 36, and 7 over 12 will be converted into 21 by 36. I've explained the detailed concept of LCM in the previous videos. If you haven't learned that, go check that out, learn the concept, and then get to this question. Let's arrange them now. So 20 by 36 is less than 21 over 36, which in turn is less than 27 over 36, which means 5 over 9 is less than 7 by 12 is less than 3 by 12. Alternatively, you can express the rational number in decimals, solve them using the calculator, and then you can determine which one is the biggest of them all. Let's say 3 by 4, you solve 3 by 4, the answer is 0.75. For 5 by 9, the answer is 0.55, and for 7 by 12, the answer is 0.58. So you can see 0.55 is less than 0.58 is less than 0.75.